si je dois adosser une seule réponse à cette question, pourquoi
The Summit of Conscience for Climate puts together interfaith leaders, climate activists, political figures from around the world, and this is convened by the French government and French President François Hollande and his advisor on the protection of the planet, Nicolas Hulot, convened this for today in preparation for the very important climate talks in Paris in December, the Conference of Parties 21, or COP21 as we know it. Why is this so important? This is important because a climate deal must be negotiated and agreed upon to limit global warming temperatures to less than 2 degrees Celsius. What does it mean to all of us? The warming of our climate has brought about catastrophic disasters all over the world, including our region and our country, because of intense, more frequent typhoons which have brought about floods and deaths, starvation, destruction, and the effects of extreme weather events have affected the most vulnerable populations in the Philippines, in our region, and in the world. Why do I care? I care because we only have one planet. I care because it is my responsibility, not just to myself, but also to my children and to our future generations. I care because the Earth, our world, our planet, does not belong to us. I care because our Earth is here for the meantime for us to act as custodians or stewards of its finite resources. I care because there is a growing population, and with the finite resources of our Earth, once depleted, the next generations will no longer enjoy the benefits that we have. I care because I'm a woman and I'm a mother. I care because I'm a lawmaker. And I care because I come from one of the most vulnerable nations in the world, which is a non-emitter, with less than 1% greenhouse gas emissions in the world. We, however, have suffered the brunt of extreme weather events. We therefore need urgent climate action. Climate action that goes beyond politics, climate action that goes beyond science, climate action that must engender and inspire people to have a paradigm shift in the way we think, in the way we live, in the way we teach, in the way we learn, in the way we spend, in the way we exercise our day-to-day lives. Climate change is all about the air that we breathe, the air that our children grow up in. Climate change is all about the water quality and the water that we drink. Climate change is all about the wealth of biodiversity, which is rapidly declining. Climate change is all about our rural fisher folks whose catch have dwindled all these years, if not decades. Climate change is all about deforestation and soil erosion. Climate change is all about the death and the destruction and the loss of livelihood. Climate change is all about the loss of biodiversity, the loss of rituals and traditions of our indigenous people. It has actually impacted on the loss of culture and our indigenous populations. And so there is no reason why any human being on this planet should not care. A believer or not, this goes beyond politics, beyond religion, beyond territorial boundaries. Every human person in this planet of billions of people must care. That's the reason why we are here today.
Just one question, ma'am.
Okay.
Do you have any move in the Philippines on
Yes.
how we can protect our planet?
Great. I will initiate and host the Summit of Consciences for Climate in the Philippines as a spin-off of this day that's happening in Paris today. Now, what must we do in the Philippines? This is nothing new because for more than 10 years, we have enacted laws that protect our planet. Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, the Solid Waste Management Law, the Climate Change Act, the Renewable Energy Law, and many others. What we need to do is to implement these laws, is to follow these laws, and to have a change of lifestyle and a change of mindset. The consumptive, greedy, if you may call it, way of life must change. Habits must change for our sake and for the benefit of the generations to come.
Ma'am, karaniwan po, napakarami po nating batas, pero wala pong ngipin ang batas sa atin. Ano po ang magiging movement ninyo para dito?
Okay.
Para sa ating nature?
Pag naintindihan na ng ating taong bayan ang kahalagahan ng pagpatupad ng ating batas sa malinis na hangin, sa malinis na tubig, sa pag-recycle at paghihiwalay ng basura, sa ating pag-aakma ng ating araw-araw na buhay, sa pagbabago ng klima, ay kusa na ang mga tao na magbabago ng kanilang pag-iisip, paningin, at ang kanilang galaw sa araw-araw. Nandiyan na nakalatag ang batas. Hinihimo ko ang bawat Pilipino na sundin ang ating mga batas para sa malinis na hangin, para mag-recycle ng ating mga basura, para sa hindi pagpuputol ng ating punong kahoy, para sa malinis na tubig, para sa pagsusunod ng lahat ng mga batas ng kalikasan. Why do I care? Dahil ang malinis na hangin at ang ating malinis na tubig at ang ating pagre-recycle at paggamit ng ating mga solid waste, dahil ang ating kabundukan, dahil ang ating mga lawa at ilog at karagatan, ang ating pagkain, ang ating pang-araw-araw na buhay ay hindi permanenteng nandyan. Kailangan natin pangalagaan. Nakita na natin ang mga consequences, ang mga negatibong nangyayari kung hindi natin pangalagaan ang ating kapaligiran. Ito ay hindi lamang para sa atin, kung hindi para sa ating mga anak at sa mga susunod na henerasyon. Kaya maglulunsad po tayo ng isang revolusyon. Maglulunsad tayo ng isang kampanya. Hindi kampanyang politikal, hindi revolusyon na bayolente, ngunit kampanya at revolusyon para magbago ang ating pamumuhay, ang ating pag-iisip, para mag-akma sa pagbabago ng klima ang ating pag-araw-araw na buhay. Why do I care? That is a campaign that we are launching. I care because the resources are finite and it is our responsibility to be stewards of the earth. Okay.
Yep.
Dramático, se nada fizermos, um profundo processo de mudanças catastróficas provocados pela
Alors,
Allô?
donc,
Salut.
Quand la Révolution française a produit un immense espoir au monde, l'histoire peut s'écrire à Paris, cette fois-ci pour l'avenir de la planète. Parce que c'est toujours de liberté qu'il s'agit, la liberté pour nos enfants, la liberté de vivre tout simplement. Merci d'y contribuer aujourd'hui.
Merci. À bientôt.
To join you today at the Summit of Conscience, which comes just a few months ahead of the UN Climate Summit here in Paris. Allow me, Mr. President, to warmly commend you, as well as His Majesty, and the leadership for the leadership you have demonstrated on the existential news of our time and the real and present danger of climate change is not anything that we can underestimate. A few months ago, I was greatly blessed by the birth of a third grandchild. His arrival caused me to reflect on the world as I have known it and how it may look by the time he reaches my age. And I'm 77. Of course, today that is considered middle age. And it was a sobering moment. I know that if action is not taken immediately to stop and reverse current climate trends, my grandson will live in a world where the average global temperature could be several degrees higher than when I was a child.
Each side, the body Très important, le discours de M. le Président. C'est important de voir qu'il y a une unité. En tout cas, félicitations. Merci à vous, en tout cas. Merci beaucoup pour l'honneur que vous nous faites. Voilà.
You are leaving.
Voilà, bonne journée. Au revoir, mesdames.
Okay. Mesdames, Messieurs les ministres, Excellences, toutes les autorités présentes, distingués invités, Mesdames, Messieurs, chers amis, car nous avons encore une chance. Nous avons encore une chance dans le livre des règlements contaminés de notre climat. J'invite maintenant le quatuor Mojica. C'est un ensemble de musiciens.
À résoudre en ce début de siècle. Mais vous envoyez un deuxième message, c'est que la condition de l'unité, c'est d'abord le respect de sa diversité. Et que cette... Mesdames, Messieurs, quel plus joli message, quel plus puissant symbole pouvez-vous délivrer par votre simple présence, car vous envoyez dans cette assemblée prestigieuse un message que l'unité du monde n'est pas une option.
La paix et le développement, ce sont plutôt, et c'est plutôt la solidarité intellectuelle et morale. Très personnel aussi, c'est difficile de parler des questions personnelles dans une grande salle ici, mais vous avez provoqué certaines réflexions.
Et je voudrais
naturelles liées au climat par des efforts individuels ou des initiatives en coopération à la fin de cette année. Le patriarcat œcuménique y est tout particulièrement attaché.
De le voir, président du Conseil économique, social et de l'environnement, Monsieur Nicolas de Hilo, to close this event, to help us express our commitment to the issue of pushing and fighting for climate change. My dear friends, coming from every corner of the globe, your presence here reminds us of the global character of the challenge before us. At stake is the well-being of the earth, our common home. And the world situation leads us to discover that different yet important perspectives are ever more intertwined and complementary. The riches of faith and of spiritual tradition
between the human species and nature, the animal kingdom, plants, trees, rocks, mountains, rivers, responsiveness between the human heart and mind and the way of heaven.
E o custo será gigantesco, sobretudo para
l'avenir dramatique si nous ne faisons rien.